In this video help, I'm going to cover the video for the vendor screen and the vendor list view. Let's start it by going to the list view. When you go to the list view, you'll see the information for the vendor in this screen, the actual name, and of course this one includes the address and so forth. This record, you can see we actually had a URL, email, and some bogus information I just put in there to create something so we can see it. So let's bounce over there and look at that. In the this record, there is a link to the purchase, customer, and store location, and also to the vendor input screen. And you can do a find in this screen based on any criteria in these fields to find a specific vendor. So if you have a lot of them, you can use that to find the one you're looking for. Let's just jump over to this record. This is the actual input record where you're adding the vendor. Once again, it has links within the upper part. And it says type the business data in the line so that you won't truncate in the screen. That's basically what that's saying is if you want to read it where you see the whole thing in here, this will not truncate where it drops down the information. You can't see it like in the list view. But in here, you can see the entire piece of information as far as the vendor is concerned. You do not want to use returns in here and push it so that it's out of view. You want to be able to string it all the way across. That's basically what this is saying, don't truncate it. And then you have the information in here for the vendor and the website and email. And the website URL, as you can see here, has to have the HTTP on it when you're actually adding the URL, or it won't properly find the website. You also have the show and hide button in case you need to use the menus on the iPad or on the server or on your desktop. You can use this go forward and backward buttons. Obviously, you would use the new to add a new vendor. You can do finds in here to find a specific vendor and perform the find. And normally, if you're leaving this area after you've done a find, always click the show all records to return all the records back into the system so the next person coming in can see all the records. If you look at for example, if I jumped out, I'm just going to do this to show you this. If we go back out to the list view and you do a find in the list view, it's going to reduce the number of records here, but it's also going to reduce the number of records in the viewable within the individual record thing. So if I jumped into one of these and try to scroll up and down in the individual records, the records that are not currently in the found set would not be available to me. Okay, if you have any questions, as usual, you can always contact me by email. Thank you.